Gentlemen, start your engines.
Miles, 43 drivers, 1 winner, and 3 men to take you along for the ride. Alan Bestwick, Benny Parsons, and Wally Dallenbach.
All right, Bill, thank you. All set to bring you what we hope will be a very exciting Tropicana Speedway as we're a couple of pace laps away from the start of today's Tropicana 400.
Starting on the pole position is
Budweiser, the official beer of NASCAR, is proud to sponsor the Bud Pole Award given to the fastest qualifier at each Winston Cup race, Todd Bodine. Scoring the Bud Pole on Friday afternoon. Since 1979, Anheuser-Busch has awarded more than $7 million as the title sponsor of NASCAR's Pole Award program. And let's take a look at the Walmart starting grid. It is Bodine with his teammate, Jimmy Spencer. On the front row for Travis Carter Racing. First Bud Pole as a team owner. The 2 Kmart cars to lead the field to the green. Ricky Rudd steadily gaining on the point leaders in the championship. Will start in row 2 along with perennial favorite Bill Elliott.
On the inside of row 3, Joe Nemechek. Nemechek, first top 5 qualifying of the year. Kevin Harvick won at Atlanta back in March on a mile-and-a-half racetrack. Mike Skinner, Jerry Nadeau in row 4.
In row 5, you got Brett Bodine. Had a great top 10 finish last week at Daytona. Team is pumped up with another great qualifying run. Row 6, Dale Jarrett. He runs very strong in these mile-and-a-half racetracks, winning in Texas in April.
Row 7, Andy Houston had a good run going at Daytona last week till he cut a tire and hit the wall. Robert Presley there alongside with him. Jason Leffler was the top finishing rookie in the Pepsi 400 last week, and Ron Hornaday ran yesterday's Busch race and finished 16th.
Casey Atwood inside row 9, another rookie alongside veteran Mark Martin. Back in row 10. On the inside, Kevin LePage and Elliott Sadler on the outside.
In row 11, Rusty Wallace has got 5 top 5 finishes in the 8 inaugural races since 1988. And John Andretti is looking for his 3rd top 10 finish this year.
Stacey Compton and Ward Burton, couple of dodges in row 13. Ward had kind of a rough final practice yesterday, hoping the changes they made to the car this morning have helped things. And look at this all-star row. 14, Tony Stewart and Jeff Gordon. Gordon will not be back there for long.
Jeff Green on the inside of row 15 announced yesterday he'll be in Winston Cup with this car next year. Steve Park. Car is very good in practice on the outside. A rookie Kurt Busch alongside his teammate Jeff Burton in 16.
And now a look at the rest of the starting field for today's Tropicana 400 and drivers who took provisionals to get in. From Matt Kenseth on down, Dale Earnhardt Jr., the final to qualify on his time trial speed. Michael Waltrip finished 2nd at Daytona, got to come from deep in the field. He's also struggled in practice here this week. Robbie Gordon replacing Mike Wallace in Jim Smith's Ford. And the final starter, Buckshot Jones in the Petty Enterprises 44. 4 drivers failed to qualify. Kyle Petty, Mike Bliss, Shauna Robinson, and Dave Marcus not in the field. And with that, we're set to go with the Tropicana 400. 1.5 miles this track, 267 laps the distance to make up 400 miles. Sold out crowd of 75,000 been packing into this speedway since dawn this morning, and they're all on their feet now for the inaugural NASCAR Winston Cup Series green flag as we're set to go, bringing the field down to the green, Todd Bodine and Jimmy Spencer. Trouble, Andy Houston doesn't go in the middle of the field. Everybody avoids him. Andy Houston is turned his car off the racetrack at pit exit. He'll be okay. Will stay under green. Todd Bodine will lead lap 1.
Not sure, Anna probably broke something when that green flag dropped, Benny. I don't know, probably something in the driveline, transmission. Something happened right there when the green flag dropped.
And Jimmy Spencer started outside pole. The best he could do was 4th spot, get him back to the inside. He's about to lose that to Mike Skinner off turn 2.
Also behind him, Sterling Marlin going by Bill Elliott to pick up 6th spot. As the field comes off of turn number 4, they'll cross the start-finish line and begin lap number 3.
Already as they swing down the line, top of the line.
Dale Earnhardt. Top 3 have broken away. Bodine, Rudd, and Harvick. Skinner now having cleared Spencer into 4th. He's got about a second to make up.
A 33 car, I don't know what happened.
5 laps to go in the Tropicana 400. Green flag.
Green flag.
What, Mark got a good restart.
And we see.
Oh, Martin's in trouble. Martin's in trouble. They scatter around him. Rudd goes under Jarrett for 3rd.
I don't know if Mark just missed a shift there, Benny. It had to be because he took off great.
Or maybe he spun the rear tires.
Clear, man. Nice and easy getting in.
Robert Presley's best career finish was a 5th at Michigan a year ago.
And yesterday, the folks in the NASCAR Busch Series, we had a first-time winner. Jimmy Johnson won his first NASCAR Busch Series race ever. Could we see the same thing here in the NASCAR Winston Cup? Good. Presley, can he pull it off?
And Robert's car looks good down low. It's the same as Kevin's. Both those cars are right on the line. Now watch out for the sneaky guy in the 3rd place.
Harvick got away from him there off turn 2.
Nice and easy.
3 laps to go.
Harvick is now putting a little distance on the 77 car, Presley. That time by, he was a mile per hour faster than Presley.
And this is what Kevin wants to see in his mirror, is a 28 and a 77, mixing it up these last few laps. That'll let him pull out a little bit further.
Correction, Presley's best career finish is a 3rd place run at Texas. 1998.
2 to go. All clear.
Rudd keeps taking a look, but he can't get by Presley, and he's certainly running out of time to do anything with Harvick.
2.
Jimmy Spencer trying to catch Dale Jarrett for 4th. But they're coming to the white flag. Final lap of the Tropicana 400. Kevin Harvick a mile and a half from scoring his 2nd NASCAR Winston Cup Series win.
If Harvick can just stay together for this last 1 mile, he will be the winner here this afternoon.
The 25-year-old from Bakersfield, California, will have led 113 of 267 laps today. He got away from Robert Presley on the final restart, and he's going to get win number 2. Kevin Harvick takes the inaugural Tropicana 400 at Chicagoland. Robert Presley gets a career best finish with a 2nd place run. Rudd gets 3rd, Dale Jarrett 4th, while Jeff Gordon is going to finish in 17th place. And the victory celebration is on for the Richard Childress Racing Team.
Kevin did a good job. I mean, that's a lot of pressure, getting a restart, having a car like that all day. Then comes down to how you restart and you run the next 2 or 3 laps. Did a good job. My hat's off to Robert, too. Robert ran a great race.
Marty Snyder.
Well, the emotion is a little different this time, Alan. Much less sadness, but much happier faces down here. Great win for you guys, Richard.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin done a super job. I mean, he got out there and got the job done when we got 6th or 7th place back there.
Glad someone else was getting wet, not me and you.
Yeah, well, that's for sure.
We did a good job there.
Yeah, it was a great job. I'm just glad it wasn't us.
I know. That was the best part about the day.
Kevin done a great job all day. The pit crew, everybody was on. These guys worked hard, and, you know, it just feels great to win right now. You know, and Dale Jr.'s win last week helped all of us, helped everybody, and just so proud of him.
There's definitely closure down here for these guys. Bunch of happy faces. He led the most laps. He had the dominant car, and he brought it home to victory lane.
Kevin Harvick, 3 fingers out the window. The salute to Dale Earnhardt.
That's the way to do a burnout.
I'll tell you what, he's pretty good at that burnout stuff.
He's had some practice at it this year. A few wins in the NASCAR Busch Series, and now his 2nd Winston Cup win. While we wait for Kevin to get to victory lane, let's take a look at the final results from the Tropicana 400. Harvick, Winston Cup win, number 2. Robert Presley, his career best finish. Look at the Roush cars in the top 10.
Rusty Wolf will finish in 13th. Jeff Gordon set back in 17th. Jason Leffler, the rookie, back in 24th spot.
Last car in the lead lap was Jeff Gordon in 17th. And
Stewart will finish 33rd.
Yep, these are all cars that were out of the race. So the championship standings will take a little bit of a shuffle here at Chicagoland as a result of the Tropicana 400. There's the winner's trophy, and here comes the winning car. Kevin Harvick is the winner, and Chevy congratulates Kevin and the number 29 Monte Carlo on a big win today. And he'll tell you the only thing that comes close to Monte Carlo's reputation on the track is its reputation on the street. Monte Carlo, more champions depend on Chevy. We'll be there.
Right away.
Let's go to victory lane.
Well, you can imagine the atmosphere down here. Kevin Harvick climbing out of his Goodwrench Chevrolet, and he will celebrate in big-time fashion. Well, congratulations. In Earnhardt-type fashion, a race you dominated.
I tell you what, these GM Goodwrench guys, they did a heck of a job in the pits. Kevin Hammond had great pit strategy. But I'll tell you who we owe this to. We owe this to Todd Barrier and Jeff Green and the AOL guys. This guy right here, they come up here and tested. And that's what we did both days. And those multiple-car teams are paying off for us. I hope Mike Skinner's okay.
How about that last restart, Kevin?
Well, I mean, last restarts with under 10 to go are pretty nerve-wracking. But we got good ratios in this thing, and the motor shop done a heck of a job. So we got up to speed pretty good. This is awesome. I mean, this year's all for Dale Earnhardt, and winning races for him, and it's pretty special.
There's been a lot of pressure on you since you got in this car. Tremendous performance at Atlanta. How much does this one mean to you?
This means a lot. I mean, when you're stuck on your first win, and everybody says, well, he's a flash in the pan. Well, here's the second win, and we're going to keep going at it.
And you're the first winner in Chicago as well.
It's an awesome place. We run good here yesterday too, and it reminds me a lot of Texas, and we run good on the mile-and-a-half racetrack. So once Jerry Nadeau was out, it was a lot better.
Congratulations. The big reception's right behind you.
Thank you.
That's his wife. Kevin Harvick wins in Chicago. Holy cow. Dave?